Well, already on the stage now, Ekrem Celil and David, former champion, but the Turk's coming back after an absence of 2 years, enforced. What sort of condition is he in? We're about to find out.
I saw him in the training hall. He wasn't looking that impressive, and this is way below his normal opener.
Well, work for it. And 135 kilos. As you rightly said, David, when he won the Europeans in 2004, 147.5 kilos came from the snatch phase, and he made five out of 6 lifts on that particular occasion. And you sense that he's even now just under a little bit of pressure, even though that's the first lift.
Yes, I saw him in the training hall. Just miss it.
And you know, the old guard now are really being trodden on and chased and harried, and you know, there's no reputation, you know, there's not too much respect for a reputation. If they think they're good enough, they'll go for them. So Ekrem Celil. Well, it looks painful, but actually I thought that was better.
Yeah, well, 3 whites. So, yeah, again another athlete with very stiff shoulders.
But that takes him to 140 and into second place by virtue of heavier body weight. Dudoglu 68.36, Ekrem Celil 68.60. Lukanin 68.76 in. So here comes his teammate. So Turkey take the lead. Dabaya into second place, but they've both got 2 lifts left. And Ekrem Celil currently 5th. Now 68 kilos 60.
Yes, put him into second behind his teammate.
This will be perhaps a little bit more challenging.
Not today.
Had to go for it, but again, we'll have a look at this, David, and from the side, hopefully we'll get a good view of the fault.
Just didn't really pull it high enough. Caught it behind his head on bent arms, leaned back at the top of the pull because it was feeling heavy.
Well, if you think there are a lot of French fans here, I can tell you there are an awful lot of Armenians as well. And
as in Azan, I mean, I remember him snatching 150 and clean and jerking 180 maybe nearly 10 years ago.
Or, to be fair, David, after their absence, are we expecting them too much for them to come back, you know, like on fire? I think it'll be interesting when we get to Thailand in the World Championships in September, because there they've really got to turn up and deliver, because at that point Olympic qualifying points are at stake, so there'll be no messing around there. Now, Ekrem Celil, the other Turk, now he might be just a little bit more effective in this second phase. 170 kilos on the bar now. Well over double body weight, 30 kilos and more over double body weight. So Celil almost looking a little relieved there, David, as he went out, that he'd actually got that to.
Well, funny enough, I saw him the other morning. I saw him clean that weight 3 times in the gym and miss the jerk every single time.
Puts him on 310 into third place behind Dudoglu by virtue of light heavier body weight. Yasin Aslan, his teammate, still leading. And Dudoglu going for 170, so this would be Lukanin, that may well open up the door for Lukanin to go in and grab Martirosyan as much as Debaya.
Well, look at the board. Look, he's already jumped to 188 kilos. I have no idea where that's come from, or even what the reasoning is behind it.
He's going after Debaya.
Deciding to put the pressure on.
Remember, he's only a kilo down on Debaya.
But he's heavier.
Celil. Oh no. Another few months, David. I wouldn't be surprised to see that man further on the trail. Stays on 310 total. And Martirosyan has to come out again now. So Celil. Now can he get it overhead? Can he get the hips underneath? Can he just hold this together? .176 would of course take him into the lead in the clean and jerk. All the pressure coming on now. I suppose, David, you could have said that that was his chance, an outside chance to grab a medal maybe in the clean and jerk. And once again, same problem.
But at the moment, Vladislav is in first place with 322. He's posted 188, so he's really wants to chase down Debaya.
But this is the moment now, because